free call. I feel like I'm dying, but
Mm,
you know,
been a long day.
how is everybody? Make sure we all type in the right chat, guys, so we can see. Phone's on 2%. Please someone
Sweet.
record the call. You know, these chat rooms have been reorganized. I swear.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
What? Get your phone on charge, mate.
I've looked. This guy's done a tier maker of alcohol. Jägermeister S
Jägermeister.
tier.
Don't know about that.
I don't know. I don't know. It was great when I was 18, but
Lager
champagne
C.
C tier. Get that up to
Cider
decent
B.
B.
Yeah, if you're 13.
Wheat beer F. What's this guy smoking?
Some interesting things there. Cotter's got too much time on his hands. That's what I'm thinking.
He does. He does. Too much time and too many questionable decisions there. I mean, I definitely agree with that bourbon whiskey. I mean, you got a call the other day from a whiskey maker for sponsorship, didn't you? About product placement or
Oh yeah, this one.
yeah, that one.
There you go. Buy Jack Daniel's whiskey. Funny.
Oh,
So yeah, we wanna talk tonight. Really about it's kind of like the Christmas checkpoint, right? The Q4 checkpoint. Yeah, we're gonna do want to do Q&A and chat as well. But yeah, the time has really come and gone for the Christmas sales. If they've not been placed by now, they're not going to be placed. Um, realistically, unless you've got an amazing supplier, they're not going to reach the customer. Um, so we said it in the last call that it was kind of getting a little bit close, but right now, um, yeah. So make sure we're setting those expectations, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I've seen quite a few people in here. I don't know what their delivery profiles are, but they're getting a lot of orders in, but they're having to cancel a lot because
Mm.
it's arriving after Christmas. And there's a few people too that are just in this like kind of this kind of like dead zone of time, right, where everyone wants it for Christmas but you can't provide it. They're just holiday mode in stores. They're just
Yeah.
making sure their existing orders are going out. They're on holiday mode, and then when the time's right, they get it back open and they make everyone aware. Look, it ain't coming for Christmas.
Yeah, super important. Um, because when you're getting orders and you're not processing them, you're having to cancel them. All that's going to happen is it's going to fuck with your store's ability to push in the future, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
not
it's
not something that you want.
no, and like Copter said, he's already prepped. He's already prepped and ready for Q1. That's what you want.
Yeah, I mean because after Christmas, after actually 25th, there's always going to be people ready to spend money, Christmas money that they've got and stuff. So there is a little bit of a resurgence in what you'd get as sales. But it only lasts for a few days. Maybe ever so slightly peaking into January. Um, so I'm already on Valentine's Day. Yeah,
There you go.
you got to be careful with Valentine's Day because Valentine's Day. Maybe someone can put it in chat because I can't quite remember. Um, Chinese New Year is around Valentine's Day, right? It's like a few days before or something.
Yeah,
Can't quite
it's
remember.
the 10th.
It's the ninth or
November
10th.
10th.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, we're gonna provide some more information on what the plan should be for Chinese New Year a little bit closer to the time, so people can kind of plan ahead. because
Mhm.
it's quite important that you know, attack it properly and swiftly, and don't make any mistakes because it can, a lot of people, I know from last year, and we were still quite new, as a community, but a lot of people had, the assumption that Chinese New Year would just be affected during that time period, and it's like, no, the factories are preparing for this a few days before, and there's the delay a few days after,
Yeah,
a week
yeah.
after, right?
That is a huge impact, and if you don't realize, some people in the space don't even realize it happens, right?
No.
There's some people wondering what is going on. I've been placing my orders, nothing's happening. The messaging suppliers, no one's responding,
Hmm.
and it kills stores. And yeah, 2023 Chinese New Year, the Discord was pretty new. We did our
Mm.
best to prepare everyone, but we grew quite a lot, right, over that time, and it was
Yeah.
constantly trying to reinforce what to do. But then new people would be joining and they wouldn't know, and it would all get really messy.
Oh, it was a pain.
Yeah, I think it was like the worst Chinese New Year we've experienced.
Yeah, it was pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Panos says
That's
he's
any
about to
cool.
start warming up accounts for second store for 2024. Good lad.
Yeah, being ahead of that is the best way because right now it's taking a good amount of time. And the best way to be warming accounts up is for it to snowball, right?
Mhm.
Do a lot of them all in advance. Um, no.
Yeah. You just want, like, the term Mean Duds uses is the back pocket, right? You just
Mm,
want to have fullbacks ready in case. Stores that are
right.
warming up all the time, they're just there, they're just sat there, they're just aging. You're doing nothing with them. But if the worst happens, one of your stores gets banned, you've got a store ready to go, right? Maybe it's a month old, maybe it's 2 months old. Boom, it's ready, it's there. Your listings can go back up on it. You're barely out the game.
Yeah. So, is accurate shipping times enough to discourage Christmas shoppers, or should I just holiday mode for a week? I wouldn't holiday mode. I mean, you can if you really want. Um, but the problem with holiday moding a store is, you're going to lose obviously sales, and you are going to lose exposure and any momentum that you had. Now, it will come back eventually, but you just count yourself out of the race. You know, the easiest way to deal with the whole Christmas, the checkpoint, is to, you know, yeah, accurately describe shipping times, put an alert out. I saw a few stores do this, and it's a clever idea. A banner that says, "Look, if you order today, your item will likely not come for Christmas."
Hmm.
Um, so it's everywhere. Some people edit the descriptions. You know,
Yeah, there's a good little tip. If you're wanting to say add to the top of your description, look, if you order now, it won't come before Christmas. If you go into your listings, select all, and then click like the little drop down arrow, and then you can do like edit, and then edit description, and then like add to top of description,
yeah,
add to bottom and stuff. You can quickly add uh, something to all of your listings descriptions all in one go. You can also do that with titles. If you want to quickly add something to the start of your title, to the end of your title. Um, yeah, play around with that because there's a lot of cool stuff you can do with that. Edit pricing too. I did a tweet the other day about increasing all listings prices by 100% and calling it Karen tax.
what's going on, hey mate? How you doing? Nelly, you guys have any advice on getting signers for more stores in America? It's hard because Etsy wants social security numbers. People are always scared giving them out. I don't blame them for being scared, to be honest, because it's gonna fuck with their personal tax, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, it's just that using signers for your stores is just the worst way to approach it. It will fuck your taxes, it fucks theirs taxes. You're not accurately reporting income. It's just not the way to do it. The best way to do it is what we talk about extensively in Diamond, which is the route of opening a business. It's not simple as just that, but that is the proper way to go about things.
Yeah, it's just not scalable either.
No, no, of course it's not. Yeah,
It's not.
yeah, it's just it's a terrible idea. I remember speaking to some guy earlier this week who was talking about. I think he DM'd me, um, and he said like, do I have any advice? Because all his friends and family weren't able to give him any more information. This was UK based, and he was asking for bank information, and I was just like, what are you doing? It's never going to work. You're going to fuck everyone's taxes up.
That's the problem. Everyone overlooks tax because the tax man is great at coming after you.
Yeah. £100 a month is mad. It's not £100, mate. It's £60, and we'll likely be doing a sale for Christmas. Um, at the end of the day, like in comparison to what a lot of other communities charge, it's very low, and the value is just unparalleled. It's just unmatched. If you're actually working and don't fuck around, you can make that 60 quid back times 10, times 100,
Hmm.
very quickly. So, it's an investment you make on yourself. If you don't want to do it, you got to figure shit out yourself.
That's it.
That's how it goes.
How different is the diamond than all the free information on YouTube? Nothing's gatekept. Nothing's gate kept.
Yeah, I mean, get kept. We give a lot of free information away as it is. If you follow us on like Twitter, and when we were more active on like TikTok and shit, obviously we post on YouTube quite a bit. You know, it's just the information on there is enough to pay for like a diamond sub,
Hmm.
multiple times over.
And that
So
that does lead on
diamond,
to the whole free revamp.
yeah, yeah. We're looking to we revamped the diamond 2.0. A few weeks ago. People love it. It's great. It's really organized. Looks sweet. But yeah, we're looking to revamp the whole free section and give it more of a clear structure, like we did with Diamond, for people that are new and want to earn a bit before they invest, which is understandable. Give the business model a test, get their feet wet.
Because we give out an insane amount of free information now. That's basically what we built the Discord on. Just free, free, free. But it's just
Yeah, we launched
very,
for free.
yeah. We understand it's very poorly organized because it's one of those things of like you don't want too many categories. You don't want it to look like too much, right? It needs
Mm.
to be neat. Yeah.
But we launched as free when the Discord first launched for like the first what like 2 months or something. It was completely free, and then we messed with it later. Um, how do you create 5 stores if you only have one phone, number, card, and IP address? Yeah, Diamond. We have a full ban evasion guide. Teaches you everything. It's a Diamond pitch fest in this call today.
What's now? Now it's a bit harder to sell before Christmas, right? I doubt anyone in here can ship out items before Christmas, so your Christmas sales are done. How have you guys ended it? What kind of stats results have you got from it? How's your Q4 been? That's what I'm interested in.
Yeah, yeah. How's everyone done?
Big Chazza. Oh, Chazza's the Etsy con man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were sending out his money. They were depositing his money to him after he got banned, but he couldn't log into his store to sort out orders. So he was in a bit of a
Fucking
conundrum.
idiots. Yeah,
Um,
they're fucking idiots.
yeah, they haven't banned me now. Perfect. Yeah, that's what I don't get. Right? They ban you, then they unban you, and now you're, you know, in a pickle, and they don't help in that situation, right?
No,
You know, you get some negative reviews
clutch.
because you couldn't handle it because Etsy didn't let you go in, and they just don't give a shit.
I watched Jamie's YouTube videos from top to bottom. Is that enough to make 5 to 10K profit a month? The only way you're going to find out, mate, is if you actually. There's no point just watching videos because it doesn't do fuck all. You've got to actually take action and
Mm.
work and do things, you know? And you'll be able to answer that question very quickly yourself. Like, the free shit that we put out on YouTube is definitely enough to make money. 100%.
Yeah, but that's the problem I see a lot of is people who are interacting with loads of different things. So interacting with Shopify, crypto, Etsy, YouTube automation, all of this, wanting to constantly watch videos on it, read tutorials, yada yada. But they don't pick something and they don't stick to it. Or if they do pick something, they're working it alongside everything else. So nothing gets their full attention, their full effort, and they never see results. You know, shiny object syndrome, like Big Josh says.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's true. And you've got to you've got to accept that, watching my videos, Jamie's videos, you're not going to get every answer, right? Because nobody's going to give you every answer like that, unless you pay for it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're, investigating, taking action, researching, through videos, through resources, then either paying someone to help you advance that, or going out yourself and innovating and putting the work in and testing stuff, then yeah, 5 to 10K a month isn't a lot of money, like it is to normal people, but in the online world for an entrepreneur, no, it's not. Um, there's so many people in this Discord that are doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 plus a month.
Yeah,
Just fucking look at the wins channel.
that's it. It's like when you have an idea to do something, start doing it. Understand that your first iteration of it is going to be shit. It's going to suck. It might not do well, but then you learn more, you fix it, you improve it, learn more, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, and build it up. Build up the knowledge whilst actually doing it. It's like,
Mm,
could you learn to drive a car by reading a book on it?
no,
Right? Like, find the biting point on the clutch. Oh, okay, yeah, you just come up halfway a bit. Right, and then you get into a car and you just ain't got a clue.
exactly.
You can't, you got to do something. It's like when you learn to code, you go out and you create a little calculator app and then you do a little website and
No website.
yeah.
Yeah, Q1's going to be fun.
Mm.
If you've been learning Etsy for the past few months or whatever, or this last year, you know, everyone says new year, new me, and it's kind of bullshit, but it's also kind of true. Me and Jamie were talking about this. Like, you should really act on things instantly, but there is a mental aspect to it being a new year, and it feels like a fresh start to do everything right. And we understand that. So, especially with this, going into 2024 with a fresh mind, and a fresh year to say 2024, we're going to smash it. Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean,
You know,
there'll be exciting things in Q1 coming from us too.
there
Maybe
will be.
maybe something's being made.
Never know.
Who knows? Could
Who
revolutionize
knows?
the dropshipping industry. Who knows?
Who knows?
You still not gonna leak. They are making an OnlyFans. Shit. Chazza,
God's
I told you in
sake.
confidence.
Well, this is the important thing, right? Uh, what Etsy? Hold up. What Etsy banned both accounts of the attempts have the same social security number, but different IPs. Bro, it's very complicated. Ban evasion is a very complicated topic. There's like seven channels under the ban evasion section. Um, I could answer yes or no to all of these, and you still wouldn't be able to work it out without following a guide. Um, if you want to get back on Etsy and you want to be safe, you need to, you know,
Yeah.
look at it properly. Um, but yeah, it's an interesting concept, right? About a lot of people get it in their heads that Q4 is the be all and end all. But if anything, Q1's quite attractive, even to us, because you know with the way that sales are right now, it's just so much, and the intensity is just so crazy, and it's making Etsy act in a quite an irrational, kind of aggressive way.
Hmm.
Uh, think Q1's going to slow those sales down a notch. Still, huge money, make huge money on Etsy all year, but it's going to be a lovely chance to be able to build stores and have them ready for next Q4 because you've learned and you're not getting banned all the time. And
It's like the time where you can finally come away and look at it from an outside perspective, right? And actually look at your SOPs and your systems and how everything looks, right? It's like Q4 is like
yeah,
you're building a house, but you never look at it from the outside, right? And you never don't know what's going on, and you're too busy to work and improve and fix systems. And then January hits, and you're able to come outside and you go, right, I'll sort that. Lovely.
mm.
Because
for
you just can't
successful
do that in
stores,
Q4.
for successful stores, how many sales you get in an hour? I mean, these questions are just like how long's a piece of string, right? If you were selling items that were £200 each and you're doing £100 profit, then 5 sales, 3 sales, 2 sales, right?
Yeah.
What's your definition of success, right? How many, what products are you selling? It's silly questions. I mean, no question's silly. I don't know what you mean, but you know, you can't really define success in that way.
No. It's
You know,
like the people who ask, how much money should I make on each sale? Right? It's like, how many dollars should I make profit on a sale? It's like, well, it depends on the price of the product. If you're selling you want to make $100 profit, but you're selling a $5 necklace, it's never going to happen,
mm.
right? But if you're selling, high end furniture, sure, you can make $100 profit.
Yeah, and it's this kind of stuff. It's like for a lot of people, having success online would be, being able to quit the job.
Hmm.
The 9 to 5 job, right? Average salary in the UK is probably what, like 24K, 23K,
38.
for like someone young.
Oh, for someone young. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I remember when we hit those kind of numbers, that felt like success to us originally. That was an amazing thing. Um, but the bar gets raised and raised and raised. You hit 5K a month and you think it's not a big deal, right?
Hmm.
And you'll think, oh God, I just want to hit 10K, then I've made it. You hit 10K and it's like, right, I want 20K. And it goes on and on and on. And it's chasing the heroin magic dragon.
Well, it's like today, 10 orders a day could be a huge record, right? Boom, that's amazing. And then tomorrow you get 11, then 12, then 11, boom, boom, boom. But then one day you get 9 and you feel like a
Oh
failure,
no, no.
right?
Yeah.
Whereas just a few days prior, that was amazing. It's once you go up, you can never go down. I can't remember who was saying it, but it was like whenever you fly business or first class for the first time, right, delay that for as long as you possibly can, because when you do it, you can never go back.
No, you can't.
When are you going to whip out some of your Latvian, kid, to these Latvians? I thought you were
I
fluent.
really don't want to get cancelled by saying something wrong. How many Latvians are in the call?
Cotters Latvian.
I, don't get me wrong, I can't speak full Latvian, but I had a friend who was Latvian that used to teach me. I can hold a conversation.
Colder conversation. This kid was walking around in Poland thinking everyone was speaking Latvian.
Well, the Polish and Latvian just sound so similar. Like the words seem like so like I just hear things in conversations and it just sounded maybe I'm tripping and chatting shit. Maybe someone who knows Polish and Latvian can confirm. The words sounded basically the same. They seem not all of them, but like I'd hear words and stuff. Jamie's fallen asleep. Can you tell we're hungover, guys?
I'm waiting for my Chinese takeaway to get here.
Can you tell we're hungover?
Look, we didn't want to cancel the call. We didn't want to bail on it. You know,
Yes.
it was a
Yeah,
rough
it's
night.
it was a rough night. Jamie thought he was all this and all that. Started ordering Dom Perignon onto the table, and yeah, ordering. I think the kid got four starters, no, four sides. I'm sat there with my tapped water, just hanging out. Dad didn't have any alcohol.
The waiter basically called us an alcoholic.
Yeah, the waiter came up to us while Jamie was outside developing mutations. Um, and what did he say?
I've never seen
I think he
anyone.
said order so much alcohol or something.
Game's the game.
You know,
Game's the game. So
those
yeah, did
rich
you
kids
see
again.
Copter said Polish is a bit similar to Latvian?
Right, that makes sense.
A bit similar.
Oh mate, it's a rough one.
Yeah. What more questions have you guys got? Because we'll probably do another call next Friday. We've got one. You've got one tomorrow, kid,
Oh yeah,
and then we'll have a little Christmas break.
yeah.
Do a store
Do a
review.
store review. All right. But if I'm a little bit meaner than normal, that's why, because I'm hungover. Send me a DM if you want a store review.
Huss has
DM me
DM you.
again, bro. I've got like 40 unread DMs.
Yeah, Josh, we'll pull one of your stores up and we'll screen share and show everyone it. Yeah.
All right, let me just start. Let me just close some stuff. Hold on. All right. Huss said first. Right, I'll do two. I'm gonna do Huss's first because you asked last time. I remember. Right, so I'm doing it on live. Okay, so I'm showing your store to everybody. You understand? Yeah. Right. Okay. I think we're safe. Let me Jamie, get those eyes peeled, mate.
Reading the chat.
Right, you see?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is Huss's store. Now, I know that you messaged me last time, um, which is kind of the first problem. So you messaged us last time, which I assume was this time last week, and you've only got six products, so I don't know how many you had last time. Maybe you could put it in chat. Um, but yeah, let's go from the top. So branding, what'd you say?
Clutchy was asking for a store review. Just got an order.
No, please. Yeah, branding looks nice to me. Good quality, nicely spaced out. Looks good. Um, nice little logo for the store. You've got a little bio there. That's good. So first thing is you've gone for Ava Hart, right? So female name, but you don't have a picture. Um, always recommend having a picture, of an attractive woman. We say it all the time. It's really good for psychology and conversions. People trust women more. Um, London, UK. All right, fine. So you've got three sales. I don't know if these are real. So you've got one that's unavailable. So I assume this was a fake sale, maybe. I'm not sure. Which kind of ties me into the next thing, is that you've got no reviews on your store, so there's no social proof really. You got three sales, which is better than none, but nobody really knows if they trust you. There's no information.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
the thing is with these products that a, a million and one people are selling them.
that is the problem. Um, I mean, they're nice, sure, but they're just very, very, very generic. There's nothing about these that really stick out.
No.
They're not bad by any means. I mean, they're nice photos. The presentation's really good. Make sure you use capital letters in here. It looks doesn't look professional otherwise.
If we go
Um,
up to that title too,
uh,
right? In the title they've listed every iPhone under the sun, right? So say your product, you managed to rank for iPhone 15 case, right? You've managed to do the impossible and ranked for that mega keyword, right? You fought this really tough keyword battle, you've won it, but now you're up against big the big dogs are there. There's so
mm,
many options. There's nothing making your listings stand out in that search. So why do you want to be there, right? Where say I don't know, you were selling Formula One phone cases. You've won the keyword battle for Formula One iPhone case. Right now you have a much higher chance because the product that they're looking for is very tailored and niche, right? And you have your market audience who you can hit. Um,
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of wasted real estate for a lot of this, and one of the big things so the photos are really nice. You've done a good job with them, and you've shown the product being used quite well. The description's just boring, to be honest. There's a lot of fluff here.
mm,
Like you did all of this shit. You don't need any of this. It's a waste of space and it's too much. I would never read this. Um, and the order times are just ridiculously long. It's like over a month. Like you could get this from Amazon for probably half the price.
and it'll come
Um,
tomorrow.
and it will come tomorrow. So what you need to work on is you've done a really good job with the photos. You need to make sure you're using proper grammar and punctuation because like just on the iPhone word itself, like that's not how iPhone looks, right? Lowercase I, capital P. Sounds
Mm.
small, but it's a big deal. This
And
description's just full of nonsense. You don't need any of this. There's just a load of fluff here. Um, and yeah, those delivery times are they're pretty terrible,
mm-hmm.
to be blunt. Nobody's going to buy this with that.
SETI, man, chill.
What's going on?
Fucking, he's on a rampage. The other interesting point is, say, for your variation name, say it was like material, primary color, yada yada. If you're using an Etsy default variation name, right, instead of a custom one, the the variation names that you then enter then become a micro keyword,
Yeah,
right? So, say it was device and you're putting in all these iPhone names, you don't need them in the description or the title because Etsy's clocked them in the variation names and now they know, okay, this is a micro keyword.
yeah, yeah. It's a good start, man. Don't know how long you've been doing Etsy. You've done a really good job with the photos. The store itself is set up nicely. Just yeah, focus on getting these titles and these descriptions and these delivery profiles sorted out, and focus more on unique products. As we've said, this is all Amazon stuff. There's nothing really too unique here. All right, let's. I'm just gonna stop sharing. I'm just going to another one. Okay, so we have what?
Yeah, SETI, that happens because you're talking shit, lad. You know, we're all here to learn and earn,
Learn and earn.
learning and earning.
All right. Okay, next one. So this was submitted by um oh, just to answer this question, Huss. What's wrong with the title? Is it that I'm not entering to it's because you've got all your variation types in the title for no reason. As Jamie just said, if you've got them as variations, they're micro keywords, you don't need them in the title.
There's no
Um,
audience. There's no, you know,
yeah,
who is it you want to
imagine how many
reach
listings have
to?
iPhone.
Mm. There's nothing specific about it. Like if it was like, it's just a leather case or a personalized case. There's no one you can reach easily. Like sure, in a year's time, 2 years time, you could be doing numbers with it. But if you want to reduce that time, you need to find an audience, and you need to find an audience who is not oversaturated and you can easily get in front of.
Right. Okay, so this next store is I just highlight his name. What was he called?
Clutch,
Clutch.
was it?
Just don't want to show my DMs. Yeah, it's Clutch. I just don't want to show my DMs. Okay. All right. So, banner is okay. It's pretty blurry on my screen. I don't know why you've got this off to the side. That doesn't look very good for me, in my opinion. It looks kind of low quality, low res. I'm nitpicking. Um, your logo is okay, but the color contrasts are kind of weird. Like it's black background, but then you've got this on a grey. Kind of hard to read. It's so small. It seems a little. You've overcomplicated this a bit. I personally recommend just using Canva titles, Canva templates. Do you disagree, Jamie? Am I being overcritical?
Yeah, I mean the text to the right can depend on which device and app and stuff your customer's looking at. I
My
know
neck's like
sometimes
breaking looking over here.
twat, because
You know.
sometimes the photo can be over the banner on the left or in the middle or what. It all depends. So I can,
Okay.
but yeah.
Gothic craft slash jewelry for the secretive. Okay. California. So you got 5 stars. Assuming you've got a fake review in here. Okay, probably. Okay, so you got a chick as the picture, a lane. Um, okay.
So apparently this store isn't Clutches. However, I've just checked Clutches and it's basically a spitting image of the first one. So
This isn't
basically,
clutches.
no. So basically, what we've just said for the first store Clutch is what you need to do. Because he's selling phone cases, AirPod cases, and stuff, and
Oh, sorry, no, this
personalized.
is this is George's store, vintage 0319. Sorry, clutch. Okay, vintage George. Um, Announcement's okay. It's a little bit too long. On an announcement, guys, you're just wanting to say what's important, right? You got a sale running. It's Christmas sale. It's too much here. People will message you anyway if there's a problem. It's fluff. Let's take a look at some of these, shall we? What should we do, Jamie? Which one?
Check out the one with the big red quartz.
Okay.
I've seen the product similar to this quite a few times.
So we've got six
Um,
photos. Some nice pictures of them using the product.
well, that's what they're calling it, SETI. Red quartz necklace.
Some AI
We all
backgrounds.
know it's plastic.
You know, I think you could do a better job with some of the thumbnails on these. Just that I'm just looking at. You could have a more contrasty thumbnail, better colors, better background. I don't think this will be a very high converting. Nice upsell here though.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good upsell. I think I spoke about that in one of the diamond channels about if
Right.
you don't have a variation, right? If you can't change the color or change the device or anything like that, and you want to get the
Hmm.
most out of your listings because they're getting sales, give the
Right.
choice of something else.
Yeah. So title looks good to me. Um, looks like they're decent keywords. I'm not gonna,
Dive
I'm
into
not
it.
gonna look too far into them. They look fine to me. Once again, description's just too long. You don't need any of this stuff. This is all said at the bottom. You don't need any of this. Nice use of emojis, not too many, not too little. It's all about pitching the product, describing who it's for, and then describing the product, like how long it is, the size of the pendant. Sure, this stuff's good. But you don't need 3 paragraphs like this. And all this is just fluff. People don't read it. Delivery times look acceptable, bearing in mind there's a holiday. I still think it's a little bit long. Uh,
Seti's just cancelling me in the chat.
Hold on, Seti, I'll get to you, mate. Yeah, it looks like a decent store, George. Some nice, cool products, definitely unique, definitely interesting. Um, I think some of these thumbnails could do with some work, to be honest. For the most part, yeah,
Well,
it's a good
this
store.
the gothic side of things, the gothic accessories, gothic jewelry has a huge audience, a huge demand. If you're selling a store like this, you've got over 100 sales, so you can be getting up a few listings a day, right? You know,
Right.
there's so many people selling similar products that you can do exactly what you're doing now. Go through Everbee, find those sellers, find sellers selling similar products to you, break down their stores, find what they're selling, list it yourself, test it, undercut them, find similar, rinse, repeat. And then you're only putting up products that have been validated on your store. So he says he does that, but yeah, okay, that's good.
Yeah, good store, mate. Good, definitely good. I like it.
Yeah. If you look at the
If
stats,
you,
Gothic theme is going up a lot year after year. You can read that in the year report by Etsy. Yeah,
yeah,
doesn't
sure.
surprise me.
You should have mentioned that on your 1.5K dollar screen. The banner doesn't look good.
Swat.
It's a 2K dollar screen, mate. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it is hard to find the pictures for them, right? I don't know if you're using Google Lens, um, and just browsing the deep, dark depths of the whole internet through that.
Yeah.
Um, Sometimes that works well, sometimes it doesn't. Seeing if your supplier can take some photos. Um, Chaos. Get that store back up. Get it back
Chaos.
up. Get it up. Get it rinsed across 2 stores. Boom.
I use Sheen pics. Lol. Yeah, cut dirt. Absolutely. You can ask the private suppliers to take pics for you. That is a thing. And
Some
they
of
normally
them
do
will
a
charge
decent
a
job.
small fee, but yeah.
Yeah. What did I miss? Bit of a fight in chat.
Yeah. Chaza, I believe Jenny. Not 100% sure on Alan. You just ask. Just ask.
Have you planned any vacays for Christmas yet? Well, we were thinking about going to Dubai, weren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
but we're not sure if we're gonna not sure if we're gonna do that. We also want to heading to want to go to Miami. It's all just a timing thing, you know. Time things the best ways possible. You don't want there to be a fuck ton of work to do when you're trying to enjoy yourself.
That's it. You know, if you go somewhere for a week, it's okay. You know, you're away for a week, you can't work, you come back, everything's backlogged. You know, you
Yeah.
either choose to work whilst you're away or enjoy it. If you enjoy it, you're stressed, worrying about work, getting messages. Um,
Sharpie's going to Amsterdam for Chinese New Year. Yeah, honestly, we'll be doing something in New Year.
mm,
Um, it all just shuts down. You know, we like I said, we'll talk about Chinese New Year, but spoiler alert, it's either order stock or holiday mode. You know, it can really fuck with things because if it's not with the courier, um, by the time it enters, you know, because the delays are just so big. It's the so you know.
yeah, it makes or breaks stores depending on how you play it.
But I'm trying to change my titles, but all the competitors with good sales also have because they're probably shitters. They've probably just been on the platform for a long time. Like, don't get me wrong, having those words in your title isn't going to decrease your reach, but what it does is it removes real estate. You're taking up real estate pointlessly, you know?
Mm-hmm. You know, my Chinese takeaways just got here.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some Italian, I think. Guys, I want to watch a Christmas movie. What's a good Christmas movie? I'm trying to get into the spirit. You know, I don't really like
Mm,
Christmas, but
Die
John
Hard.
Wick, Kappa,
Alex
Alex Jones.
Jones.
I watched this video the other day of some guy like 3 weeks ago who broke into the Bohemian Grove. You watch it on YouTube, it's like a full. It only came out like 3 weeks ago. It was really good. No, it weren't Alex Jones. It weren't Alex Jones. It was a new guy who broke in like 3 weeks ago. And he goes across the river and he like goes up to the fucking owl statue. Right, I'm gonna pull up link. Hold up. Before we end this call,
Jesus.
you let me know.
Yeah, I need to watch that.
Uh, it's really good. It's really good. Uh, hold up. Let me go onto my history on YouTube. It's really good.
Jamie
This is
flying
it.
out to the UK and I'll come with no to Dubai, bruv.
There you go, team. Watch that. It's fucking awesome. 27-minute video. He goes from the outside to the inside and back out. Goes through like some abandoned buildings. Goes up to the fucking owl statue. Elite.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're getting the Discord nuked.
Yep. The Discord's gone tomorrow, guys. Me and Jamie are have been done for something we hadn't done. Selling digi listings on Etsy.
How do you know that, Say?
Yeah, say how do you know that? Say you don't know heritage. Oh, is Cam
Cam's
gone?
Cam's still a mod. Cam's
Cam's still there.
still here. He's just taking a break, working on some brand stuff. I think.
I think he's doing some TikTok influencer stuff.
Hmm.
All right, let's. Jamie's fallen asleep again.
Says you. I'm not the one who slept for 12 hours.
Yeah, I've been like a dog today. I've been asleep more than I've been awake. Nobody gave me any good Christmas movies, so thanks, guys. Appreciate that.
Die Hard.
Die Hard's not a Christmas film, is it?
People say it is.
No, it's not. Into like fucking like Fast and Furious with guns and shit.
Fast and Furious. God, this. Bloody.
Home Alone. Yeah, I mean Home Alone's the classic, right?
Mm-hmm. Schindler's List. Oh, come on, my Chinese is
It's
getting cold now.
it's being alone. Okay, somebody. Elf. Yeah.
Chinese is going cold. Whilst you talk about bloody Christmas films.
Will you leave the call then, kid? I'll wrap it up.
Well, I'm recording it. I'm the only one who remembers to
Oh,
record it, lad.
okay. Right, we'll call it a night there before Jamie starts crying.
I will be. I'm looking forward to this.
All right. Thanks, guys. We'll see you the diamonds in the call tomorrow, and then the next call will be the big Christmas
22nd.
special.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
We'll come with our
the
hats on.
Christmas special
Right. Cheers for
live from
joining,
the
guys.
Christmas tree.